Hi, my name's Bill, and before I tell you today's Bible story, I want you to do a little pretending with me. I want you to pretend that Jesus was coming to your house today, and he'd be there in just a few hours. What would you do to get ready for him? And what do you think your family would do? Would you clean your room? Or maybe your parents would clean the house and maybe even make a special meal for Jesus. Well, that actually happened a long time ago, as we're going to find out in our story called Mary and Martha. Now, a long time ago, there were two women, Mary and Martha, and they invited Jesus to come to their house one day. Well, Jesus would be there in just a little while, and so they needed to get ready for Jesus' coming. So Martha, she quickly tried to get the house all clean, and Mary helped. And Martha, she loved to cook, so she was back in the kitchen cooking, and Mary helped. But then there was a knock at the door. And so Mary went and opened the door, and there was Jesus along with some of his friends. So Mary invited Jesus in and had him sit down, and then Mary just sat down and talked with Jesus and his friends for a while. Well, meanwhile, back in the kitchen, Martha was really busy trying to get the meal prepared. She wasn't quite done yet. And when she looked out and saw that Mary was just sitting there talking to Jesus, she was getting frustrated. She thought, why is Mary out there talking to Jesus? Why, she needs to be with me right now, helping to make sure that this meal is just right. Well, Martha continued to cook, and Mary continued to calmly, casually talk with Jesus and his friends, when finally Martha could take it no longer. And she rushed out of the kitchen, and she said, Jesus, can you please talk to Martha and tell her she needs to get back into the kitchen and help me? She's making me do all the work all by myself. Well, what do you think Jesus said to that? Do you think Jesus said, yeah, you're right. Mary, you need to go back in and help Martha? Or told Martha that she needed to stop cooking and come and join him? Well, you know what Jesus said? He said, Martha, Martha, Martha. Mary's making the right decision. I'm only going to be here for a little while, and the right decision is to sit down and talk with me. You see, I want to spend time with you. Now, it's nice that you're back there making me a meal and that you've worked so hard to get the house clean. I really appreciate that. But what I really want to do is spend time with you. In our story, Martha was spending so much time getting ready for Jesus to come that she forgot to spend time with Jesus. Are you sometimes like Martha? Do you sometimes get so involved with your family and friends and maybe with your sports activities and all the things that you like to do that you forget to spend time with Jesus? You forget to pray to him and talk with him and read your Bible? Jesus is our friend, and he wants us to spend time with him. Jesus is always there for us. The question is, do we take time for him? Well, that's all the time we have together for today, but I'll be back again with another Bible story soon. So until then, bye-bye.